didn't just change, it shattered. A catastrophic temporal event has thrown the modern era into chaos, merging timelines and bringing the horrors of World War II into direct conflict with 21st century technology. But the war isn't over. It has evolved. You are part of a global coalition fighting against an Axis power that has adapted, learned, and weaponized the very fabric of time itself. Welcome to World War 3.3, the third explosive installment in John Birmingham's The Axis of Time Reloaded series. If you love alternate history military thrillers, complex geopolitical maneuvering, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated terror of a war that spans decades and dimensions, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in speculative fiction, blending the gritty realism of modern combat with the awe-inspiring horror of a timeline gone wrong. The narrative kicks off in the aftermath of the previous book's climactic battles, where the lines between friend and foe have blurred even further. The Axis powers, now bolstered by stolen future tech and a desperate willingness to rewrite reality, launch a coordinated offensive that threatens to erase the present day entirely. The atmosphere is thick with the smoke of burning cities, the hum of advanced drones, and the creeping dread of knowing that every victory might be undone by a shift in the timeline. Birmingham excels at capturing the psychological toll of fighting a war with no clear end, making every tactical decision, every diplomatic negotiation, and every personal sacrifice feel like a high-stakes gamble where the price of failure is non-existent. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular alternate history trope and the brilliant temporal warfare dynamic. This isn't just about shooting bullets, it's about navigating a labyrinth of cause and effect where killing a single soldier in 1945 could erase a general in 2025. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer enemy strategies, forge uneasy alliances with historical figures who shouldn't exist, and completely shock arrogant commanders with humanity's stubborn refusal to accept a predetermined fate is incredibly gripping. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat to life, making the roar of jet engines, the crackle of radio static, and the frantic heartbeat of a soldier on the edge feel incredibly real and deeply immersive. But beyond the spectacular action and the sci-fi mechanics, the soul of the Axis of Time lies in its characters and the heavy burden of memory. The protagonist isn't just a soldier, they are a deeply human individual struggling with the moral weight of changing history for the better, even if it means erasing their own past. The emotional anchor of the story is their fierce, unbreakable bond with their unit, a found family bound by shared trauma and a commitment to preserving the timeline they know. The audiobook format elevates these intimate moments, making the quiet, desperate conversations in bunkers feel just as impactful as the explosive city-leveling battles. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. The Axis launches a final, devastating attack designed to collapse the temporal barrier once and for all, forcing the coalition into a desperate, high-stakes confrontation across multiple eras. The finale is a breathtaking display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming firepower, and raw, unbridled courage. The protagonist must use every hidden trick, every overloaded device, and every ounce of their will to stabilize the timeline and secure a future for humanity. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, paradigm-shifting victory that proves humanity's greatest weapon isn't its technology, it's its resilience in the face of impossibility. World War 3.3 is a triumph of the alternate history thriller genre. It is smart, terrifying, and unapologetically intense. John Birmingham has crafted a sequel that perfectly captures the thrill of the ultimate underdog holding the line against time itself. Plug in your headphones, check your watch, and join the fight. The past is dangerous, but the future is worth saving.